Hi, we're Chris and Teresa, and we would love to guide you on your fiber arts journey. We own a successful fiber processing mill and online needle felting business, experienced at raising all fiber animals, and have renovated a 100-year-old school into a fiber arts retreat center.
Processing, needle felting, yarn, roving, fiber animals, and sustainable agriculture are all topics discussed here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for advice, information, tips, and getting your questions answered on all things from farm to needle. So pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be inspired while you learn. This is EweTube. Welcome to EweTube 197. We are out here in the sheep, what is it?
Pen.
This is pen, not a pasture. Really. It's the
Somebody want to come and get love?
pen with all
We're
the
here.
ones that have
Love.
already had babies.
Nobody wants love.
No. We just had a new baby this morning, so we're getting to the end.
So what do you got left? One?
That's a good question, because I haven't been here for 6 days.
It's been a crazy 6 days.
And Jeff has been busy with a lot of things, so he's been in and out of the barn, and he's like, we've got to just sit in there and look at them. And Evan and Joe, I had mentioned them earlier, that I talked them, that's Jeff's cousin and wife, talked them into getting sheep and raising them for wool. And they decided it wasn't for them, so they brought the sheep here. And so we have some of them that still have to lamb, and I haven't had a chance to look
Analyze
into that and see who's so not, probably went up. I don't know. But we have, we had one this morning. It's going good. I'm watching it over there. So,
Yeah.
kind of.
Nice. Yeah. Appears to be a good mama. That's a good thing.
Yes, always a good thing.
Yes. Okay, now on you being gone for 6 days, the first 3 days we were at Shepherd's Harvest, and it was so amazing. We got to meet so many of you YouTubers, and we're not even going to begin to say names and whatnot. We're not going to try to do that, but that was amazing to get the hugs and the selfies and the absolutely.
It's always good to put a face to the names that we see.
Yep.
Hear the story of how you found us and everything. It's kind of fun.
And then there are again so many people that didn't even know we existed that learned about us.
Right.
So
hopefully there's new
so welcome to the new YouTubers.
new watchers.
Yeah.
Because we are, what I checked this morning, and we are 5 away from 5,000 subscribers, which is pretty exciting. So hopefully by the time this airs,
We'll be over.
Yes.
That would be
I hope
amazing.
so.
That would be amazing. So cool. Okay, so that was neat. So Shepherd's Harvest, there again, if some of you don't know what Shepherd's Harvest is, just a huge fiber festival just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it's only 4 hours away from us here. And that's the one fiber festival that we do every year, besides the one in Fargo. And we don't sell in Fargo, we just are there for
Giving information out about what we do.
Answering questions and whatnot. So
it was a lot of what you've been hearing about how we've been getting ready and how all the entire staff's been working so hard to get ready, get all the products ready. And we're always worried, you don't know how a show is going to go if it rains. It was supposed to rain, but Saturday was so beautiful.
It was.
We had record sales. There was record attendance. It was amazing.
All the vendors,
So
it
many.
sounded like did amazing. And
I know, so that's always fun. Makes it seem worthwhile to take all that time and set all that up and make all those products.
And I think people are just finally feeling like they can go out and about. I mean, because there's a lot of folks that, with all sorts of different issues that kind of were sticking close to home, and rightly so, because a lot of stuff going around out there. So kind of neat to see.
And so we had a different setup this year as well. Chris planned all how the booth should be. We had 3 different spots so that we could showcase the Gnome Schoolhouse, the university, and all of our products. And so it was quite perfect the way we had it, where I was letting people needle felt and try out our products. Chris was telling people about the academy and not the academy.
Well, the academy, yeah, and the university, and the schoolhouse.
Yes.
Yes, giving,
All
I
the
was
things.
just information central there.
And so it all worked good. And then Libby was helping people check out.
Yeah, so it worked out great. Yeah, we had a great team, and we're even talking about heading out to Maryland, maybe Wyoming, hitting some more fiber festivals to get the word out.
When you have a successful one, it's
yeah,
motivating.
yeah, it is very much so.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've always had a successful one. It's
Yes,
just that
yes,
this one
was very good, and
very good.
you know, and we so needed it with these closing costs coming up, and oh man, it was
Yes.
yes.
And so then every night, so the three of us, Libby, Chris, and I, really enjoy eating out. And so we found someplace every night.
Yeah.
Even after we packed everything up on Sunday and we're headed home, we're tired, and it's like Libby's looking up a restaurant, and there was something hanging up people on the interstate anyway, so we said let's stop and eat. So we found this place called Short or Tall in Rogers, Minnesota, and it was so fitting. We had to go.
Yes, and we even had to take a picture. Pop it up here, I'm sure. Yeah, it was very delicious. Would recommend it
Yes.
on your
Yeah,
way
we
home
really
from the cities there off 94. Yeah, it was good. Great burger. Great burger and fry joint, I'd say.
And we went to Stillwater.
Yes,
I
that
mean,
was super cool.
Downtown Stillwater was pretty cool.
We hadn't been down there, and I don't know why.
That's going to be a new tradition.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were so tired after a long day, a busy day, but we were ready to shop, but all the stores were closed.
Yeah.
When we were done eating.
Yeah, yep. So next time we might set up and head down there on Friday, because we'd get done earlier then. So, yeah,
That
anywho.
would be good.
So cool. And then you and our event coordinator headed off to the North Dakota Travel and Tourism Conference.
That's the first one that we had gone to. I wanted to go last year, but it's right in the middle of lambing.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
This year it was like right before lambing, and then we had blizzards, and so it was canceled. So they
Yeah, that worked out good.
scheduled it for May now. So
Kind
that
of
was
worked out good.
Kind of. We didn't have any horrible tragedies while I was gone, so that's good.
That's very good.
And so this was our first one. We didn't really know what to expect, but we knew that it could be helpful in us getting the word out about our destination at the Nome Schoolhouse. And we learned a lot of things. I met a lot of people, a lot on the North Dakota Tourism Board. Feel comfortable that they can help us with things when we have questions. And
A lot of networking, I would
with
think.
networking, and again, good food. So I've had 6 days, and now I should just drink water. And then the last day of the conference, which we knew, not before we signed up to go to it, but before we went, we had heard that we had won an award. It was the Governor's Award for Travel and Tourism, and it was called the Trailblazer Award. And we got that on the last day on Wednesday, which was yesterday at noon. And that was really exciting. They did such a neat presentation. My friend Jenny, who is active in the university, she's a board member and has been supportive to me all along. She did a little video for them describing the Nome Schoolhouse, which was really cool.
That was amazing.
And then they had pictures and things. And all the other winners of the other awards, I kind of felt like I was in really amazing company when I got up on the stage for that last picture. So
Pretty
that
cool.
was really, really cool. And then our little award was made by a local artist, a Native American artist.
Oh, very
And
neat.
it was mosaic, and it's got the state flower of North Dakota, the prairie rose on it. So, yeah,
So
share
unique.
pictures of that.
Yep, so cool. So cool.
It was quite the honor.
Yes, we're putting together a little area for,
Awards.
so we can put all the awards or all our little accolades together in one area so folks can see. And
Yeah, Chris wasn't able to go. She lots to do, to catch up in the mill after we went to that fiber festival. So Kristen and I went. Kristen, helps me with a lot of the marketing, so we thought that would be good for her to go with me. And
very much so.
but yeah, it would have been nice to have Chris there for the award ceremony because I kind
Pretty
of was
cool.
nervous and I had to speak a little bit. And plus, the podium was like,
Short and tall. There
right.
again.
I was like, if Chris was here, you could have seen her.
Oh, golly goodness. Oofta. Okay, last week we talked about the corn broom class I partook of. And this weekend, actually, Mariella and myself, you don't know this, we're going to be planting corn broom. If it doesn't rain, we're going to plant a bunch of corn broom across from the school.
Awesome.
So, yeah, it's going to be
And where did you get the seeds again?
She grew them. Yeah,
Oh.
okay. Well, one of the questions was, I never knew what brooms were made from. Where did you get your seed for the broom corn? And we got it because Mariella, what did she say, 4 or 5 years ago had grown it and then harvested the seeds from hers. So they still should be good.
I would think so.
So, yeah. So she has quite a few seeds because they're very, they apparently produce a lot of seeds. So. So that'll be kind of fun for folks to come and see what the sorghum looks like growing right across from the school. We're going to have a little community garden over there. My husband isn't real excited because it's kind of on our, I don't know, right next to our driveway. It's a big area. But he told me, I'll give you a year. A year. You can have, and we'll see what it looks like and if it's kept up.
Because you can see it from the school.
Yes, you can. So it's got to be so. So Heidi, our sous chef, and her kids and whatnot, we're all going to gather together and keep it weeded and planted and whatnot. So that's the plan. Hopefully we succeed.
Right now we're struggling to weed the
Yes,
flowers.
I know. I'm
Around
not
the
sure
school.
how this is going to go, but
I walked by them yesterday
I know.
and I'm like, I should pull those weeds.
Oh,
but
I gotta talk to my mom. Mom, she's so good. She just loves being outdoors, and she keeps her lawn and her flower beds and whatnot in pristine. They're just, everything is always perfect, and so I'm hoping maybe she'll help us out this year a little bit. Anywho, okay. So last week we had this question: what is a Rama Lama Ding Dong? Okay, and I was kind of like, and so you want to explain?
So it's a song.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually in Grease, the movie Grease. And
I do vaguely remember it from that.
yeah, so I'm going to do a little thing at the end. And you'll get to hear it, and then it'll be in your head all day. Trust me. So it was a little cartoon thing that I had shared on Facebook, I think it was, and Instagram, and my husband, Chris, didn't get it. And so several people knew what it was.
Oh, yes.
And it had a picture of a ram and a lamb, so Rama Lama, and then a ding dong, which was like a little brownie treat that they don't make anymore. That was at the bottom. So it was Rama Lama, and then it was called a ding dong.
Too cute. And who's our winner?
Our winner is Darcy Young.
Congratulations, Darcy.
So just fill out the contact form. Just let us know you're the YouTube winner on the BearCreekFelting.com website, and give us your shirt size in case we want to send you a shirt.
Yeah. Yes.
And your address.
Oh, yes. That's important. Yes. Okay. And next week's question is, what's your favorite fiber art? Whatever it is. And if you're not into fiber arts, what do you like to do in your free time? Yeah. Whether it's read
And if you're not, you should be interested.
we can help you.
Yeah.
We can get you
addicted to
going.
something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What's this?
I don't know. Where's our little lamb?
No, we were supposed to have a lamb to play with.
And
Ran
she's
off
out.
that way. It's a bottle lamb that
Fleet. Should I go get it? Okay.
Flit.
Okay, you keep doing your thing here.
So we have many events coming up. We have Maker's Day, which is the first Sunday of every month from 1 to 5. We just gather creating things.
Come on, baby. Hi.
Everybody's
Hi,
creating their own
sweetie.
thing. Or
Hi, sweetie.
last month we had somebody that was learning how to spin, and so Libby and I gave them a hand in figuring that out. And just bring whatever you're working on. It's just a fun time to get together, chat, see what other people are doing, what they've made.
Look at what we have here.
So that's every first Sunday of the month at the school.
I'm not supposed to give him kisses, but
You could have sores all over your mouth.
Good.
Yeah, so this is a little lamb, a bottle lamb that we got back from Evan and Joe.
It's a Cormo and it's super
And it's
soft.
so little. And so it squirts right through the fences and just goes where it wants to.
She is so friendly though.
She is, and then but she acts like she's hungry, but she has access to the buckets of milk.
Look
But
at
she forgets where it is because she's running
Look at
everywhere
those
else.
eyeballs. Oh, honey.
She's cute, and she's very soft.
Oh, I love you. I want to take you home.
So we have several classes coming up, and you can find them all at university.org. And we're adding more classes all the time. We have several basket weaving classes. We have spinning, an Angora rabbit one, and
Get you some milk.
I don't know where she's going with that baby. It's a good question. But I know there's several that I need to add. I'm just waiting on pictures still that are coming. But we have classes all through the summer and into the fall. If you teach something and you would love to come to the school and share your talents and teach other people, we would love to hear from you. We would schedule a class. We also got in contact with several people at the Fiber Festival that are interested, and I will be talking with them and getting classes set up either this fall yet or in the spring. There's like weaving and several other fiber arts that we will be adding in. So we decided we were going to do a commercial every just a fun little commercial on some of our products, but we didn't have any, and it's been crazy last few days where we haven't even seen each other. So, and we learned a lot about, or I didn't learn a lot. I just felt extra proud of my state of North Dakota this past few days. There were several ads that they had released. There was a couple guys that came up with a North Dakota anthem, and they put that to video, and that was really cool. I don't have access to that right now, but it was really, really unique. And
I have to share that when it is.
yeah, I
available.
will. Because a lot of people overlook North Dakota. They don't know what's here, but there's a lot of amazing things here to see.
Yeah,
So,
there's even a whole deal on everyone saves it for their last, when they want to visit all 50
save the best
states.
for last.
Yes,
You
and
can
North
make-
Dakota
you can
is.
make a T-shirt,
Yep.
a certificate that you saved the best for last. So
Yep.
there's a lot to see here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes, there
if you-
is.
And so you can. I'll link to some of their ads and things.
And when you come to the schoolhouse, we are located as such that you get to partake of the North Dakota Prairie. We are just steps away, in my opinion, from Little Yellowstone and Fort Ransom State Park.
Lots of
and-
trails.
Yeah, and then
hiking,
and you can go
kayaking,
kayaking,
canoeing.
and
It's very pretty. It's a
Yes.
beautiful valley.
yeah, it's just there's just so much to do just right from the school within
very
a 20-mile
peaceful, and
radius.
There's so many different ads that they did, but one was uncrowded. It is
Yes.
very uncrowded here. You
Yes,
won't run into a bunch
quiet,
of crowds.
quiet, and that's just it, and you
Peaceful.
get away. Yep. So awesome. So
yeah.
yeah, God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in, supporting us, watching us, purchasing the products, belonging to the Academy.
Yes, we appreciate that.
We're so blessed. Yes, thank you, thank you,
So-
thank you.
To push you a little further, like this video.
Oh, please, because we
Comment
want to.
below, that helps us.
And share. Let I was really surprised how many people didn't, because I had my YouTube T-shirt on at Shepherd's Harvest, and how many people. Oh, that's cute.
But they don't realize
They
it's
don't.
our
Yeah. So then
channel.
I'd say tune in. They're like, what? So then it's like, oh, I will do.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, so we really like to get to 10,000. We're right at
Oh
5,000.
my, that would be amazing.
So if you share it, just let people know what you like about our YouTube, and maybe
Yep.
maybe it's not for everybody. I realize that it's not. But
Yes, but
somebody
ask us,
that you know.
we're here for questions. Ask us. We have a full fiber mill. We have education on raising all types of fiber animals, like our intro says. So, yeah.
And I know it's fun to tell people that we have everything from our renovation, from the beginning,
Yes.
from the very beginning, like to before we even started doing anything. It's all recorded in our YouTube. So all the trials and things. So it's kind of fun for some people if they're into renovation and things like that to go back and watch.
That's all, folks.
Rama Lam Ding Dong, Rama Lam Ding Ding Dong, Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong, Rama Lama 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 Ding, Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong, Rama Lama 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 Ding, Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong, Rama Lama 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 Ding, Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong, Rama Lama 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 Ding. Ooh ah, oh 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 oh, I've got a girl named Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong. She's everything to me. Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong. I never set her free, 'cause she's mine, oh mine. Oh oh oh, I've got a girl named Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong. She's fine to me. Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong. You won't believe that she's mine, oh mine. Bom 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 bom. I love her, love her, love her so, and I'll never, never let her go. One thing is certain, she's mine, oh mine. She's mine. All of the time, I have got a girl named Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong. She's everything to me. Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong. I'll never set her free, 'cause she's mine, oh mine. Bom bom bom, Rama Lam Ding Dong, Rama Lam Ding Ding Dong, bom bom bom. I have got a girl on name of Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong. I'll never let her go.